What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kid Vision. We are back with another Logic reaction on New Music Friday. I've actually already reacted to 44 Ever and Fear on the channel, and I had to actually look up the names of those songs because I never came back to them. So I'm going to try to keep the Logic hate to a minimum. I am a big Logic fan. I have him hanging on my wall right there like 3 times. I have the Everybody Canvas and the Under Pressure and Incredible True Story posters right there. So I am a big Logic fan. I just keep on reacting to him because I'm hoping one day he will make another classic like Under Pressure or the Young Sinatra mixtapes. But today we've got Deja Vu, and it's featuring DJ Drama, which is pretty cool because I think everything DJ Drama touches turns to gold. Like mixtapes, legendary. It'll be interesting to see how he contributes. I should probably look at if he produced this. DJ Drama is not even credited as a producer, so he's probably just going to be shouting like he usually does. So maybe he won't have as big as an effect as I originally thought, but let's get right into this. This is called Deja Vu off of the album Ultra 85 that we have waited a decade for. He's talking about Logic's color. Meme worthy already. Yo, this is just a visualizer, by the way, but they got Dahlia in there. Yo, this is the Fade Away beat. Is it not sampling Fade Away? Hold on, I was just looking at Genius. I could have just looked at that. It does sample Fade Away. That's so cool. So maybe that's why it's called Deja Vu. That would be pretty cool. We'll see if he mentions the words Deja Vu in another context. Made 100 million and we're still depressed. You know, with that we still stress. You know, with that we still blessed. Stealth mode like Ellie and Hillcrest. Yeah, everybody gonna die, gonna go. I know. That's why I flow like a river. My liver can't take no more. Ain't no more fucks to give. I gotta live my life. Regardless if you think I'm living it right. I was born in the dark, now I live in the light. Bitch, I'm ready to fight like I'm Tyson. This shit is enticing. And diamonds on my neck be ice. Okay. So the flow is impeccable, but we've always known that. And he's really not saying like a whole lot. He's not saying anything. I'll run it back and listen to it one more time, but he threw like a reference in there, but everything else was like, I gotta go one day, I better live it when I'm here. Like things we've heard a million times is like filler lyrics kind of. With that we still stress, you know, with that we still blessed. Stealth mode like Ellie and Hillcrest. Yeah, everybody gonna die, gonna go, I know. That's why I flow like a river, my liver can't take no more. Ain't no more fucks to give, I gotta live my life. Regardless if you think I'm living it right. I was born in the dark, now I live in the light. Bitch, I'm ready to fight like I'm Tyson. This shit is enticing. And diamonds on my neck be ice. Like, this just so, like, generic. It doesn't add, like, much to the track at all. Like, I've been living this life. Everybody gonna die one day. Like, okay. I've heard him say, and that's a callback to another song, the flow he uses. Everybody gonna go one day. Is that Fade Away? That might just be Fade Away. This is the same issue I've had with Logic for years. Is like a lot of filler saying the same stuff he always says, not bringing anything very new. Bitch, I inspired a generation. People that feel like they had nowhere they could belong, stuck in a simulation. Bitch, I am the king of innovation, but everybody got what they got from something else. I'm something else. He said, I'm the king of innovation right after I went on that rant. That is so ironic. What the heck? I could not have planned that better. We'll wind it back because I kind of missed something there. Bitch, I inspired a generation. People that feel like they had nowhere they could belong, stuck in a simulation. Bitch, I am the king of innovation, but everybody got what they got from something else. I'm something else. I'm on the floor, you on the shelf. I'm in the ring, I got the belt, the hands been dealt. I am the king, the shit beyond the bling, and all the things that I thought this rap would bring. Back in the day in the trap, I was gripping the gat. As a matter of fact, I was dealing with hella anxiety. End of the day, well, I still got anxiety. It's fucking with my sobriety and the outlook that I have on society. It could be crippling. Okay, so he's saying oh my god, I'm not there. My face was hella white when it paused there. So he is talking about like his past, his rough upbringing, how he dealt with anxiety, and now he has everything, and he still has anxiety, and it's messing with his liver and his drinking problem. So I guess he is giving us some details, an insider look at like what he's been doing lately. That's really what I want to see on Ultra 85. Like, where is he now in life? And how does he feel? And what new things has he been experiencing? Like, rap doesn't always have to be like flexing all the time, or like he's preached about mental health like so many times in his music. Like, it's kind of getting old, and yeah, like it'll always be an issue, and it's very important to talk about, and it's important to like popularize talking about that in rap and music in general. But like, there's only so much you can elaborate on when you talk about that subject, so it's not like that entertaining, especially because we've heard it before from him. But he also said, I paved the way for a whole generation, which is a bit egotistical. A majority of his fan base are white teenage boys, you know. That's like the demographic of Logic, you know. So the fact that he said, I gave all of these listeners a home when they didn't know where to belong, it's like so cheesy, because it's like he's big in America, and you know, we are not the minority. We are not the minority here, so yikes. All right. Another callback. Everybody wanna act, they wanna act like I'm motherfucking fell off. Cause I did everything but get the Grammy, and I'd rather raise a family, rather be home and off of my phone, and all these other rappers sounding like clones. Leave me alone. You think you got it, better get the I gotta touch on that. He said everybody's saying I fell off. Bro, have you listened to your Young Sinatra mixtapes and Under Pressure? And even The Incredible True Story. It is like night and day. And maybe it's just because he hasn't been innovative a whole lot, but even then, he has a song in this lyric where he brags about being innovative, which is just not true. All right, I'm done ranting. Homicide might have to go again. Student of the game, I studied him. Jay-Z, Nasir, and Rakim. Bitch, I got a million plaques, a million tracks, a million racks, a million facts to let them all know that I'm ready to go. Fade away to fade to black for show. All this shit you rap and whack for show. Murder like Amity, beat the calamity again, and I stay with the cannon. They talking that shit in the Discord, you know I'm a band. I pull up in the Maybach and never the Phantom. Recorded incredible true story in a two-story. Could barely afford it, rent, it's a true story, so don't pass. A decade later, it's a classic. What can I say? See, that's exactly why his albums back then were good, because he was hungry and he had something to prove. He just said he made The Incredible True Story in a two-story, which is kind of a cool flip on words, but that just proves that at that point in his life he was still striving to be great, striving to like achieve his dreams, you know. And that's like one of his later projects. Like, my favorite projects are Young Sinatra, so imagine how hungry he was that much further back, you know. It's a classic. What can I say? I guess I won't fade away. Yeah. Oh, damn. Just straight up interpolation. But with DJ drama. I expected exactly this, to be honest. I've been waiting to hear a direct reference to that for like a decade. I mean, I'm still excited for the album, despite not even going back to either of the singles I reacted to already. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that this is garbage, you know? Like, people online are like really quick to just jump to extremes, like, oh, this is garbage, oh my god, this is incredible. Like, I'm somewhere in the middle. This is a very gray area for me. Like, it's not bad music at all. I am not saying that. I'm being critical of one of my favorite artists because I know he's better. I'm just looking for Logic to kind of like reinvent himself, or step out of the box, step out of his comfort zone, like dip into another genre. I actually liked Supermarket a lot. People trash that album a ton, but I read the book, and I think it was really cool that he made like a soundtrack for a book. I've never heard that be done before, and it's just, that's a perfect example of him like innovating. But ever since that album, he's just been doing kind of like the same thing. Like, he tried to go back to boom bap with Vinyl Days, and I did like a few cuts off of that record, but I really don't go back to that too much. I don't know. He's staying in the genre while like dipping into subgenres a little bit, but like, I want to see him take that next step, you know? I want him to separate himself from like what people are expecting, you know? So that's what I'm looking for. I will react to the Ultra 85 album when it comes out, so I will try my hardest to not be a hater on that. I will try to stay positive. I will probably give the 3 singles more listens leading up to it, and maybe that'll change my mind. So who knows? Stay tuned. But thank you so much if you're still watching. I know I ranted a lot and said a lot in this video that people are not going to like because, you know, these videos are recommended to only stans of the artist I'm reacting to. So all the comments are always hate. But for those of you that actually understand me and see where I'm coming from, I love you and you should subscribe for sure. Have a great weekend, guys, and I will see you next week for some new Music Friday. All right? Peace.